Christ within us and all around us. We may be transformed, uplifted, receive divine guidance. We all will experience the amazing love energy that is Unity Church of Bonheur. And so it is.
This is my wish for the world, that peace would find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise, ring the bells and make some noise. Let there be peace on earth, let there be peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard, let there be peace on earth. Hear the sweetest sound, the sound of hope to come. Together we could bring goodwill to everyone. Let it start with you, let it start with me. Let every nation rise and sing this melody. Fill the air with joyful noise, ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth, let there be peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard, let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 oh. Let there be peace on earth, let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 oh. Shine, shine, shine. Ooh. Fill the air with joyful noise, ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth, let there be peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard, let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard, let there be peace on earth. Thank you so much. Let's stand and sing what we know to be true. God is good and all is well. What a wonderful morning, beyond compare. I feel the loving presence everywhere. I am filled
everybody. I trust that your holidays thus far have been amazing. And we welcome you to Unity Church of Bon Air, where we live and express unconditional love, and we grow together in peace and prosperity. If I haven't met you, my name is Susan Green, and I am filling in this morning for our senior minister, Reverend Patty Bittner, who is taking a much-deserved respite. Yes. And I expect you're watching us right now. So good morning, Patty. My other jobs here, other than filling in occasionally, I'm your prayer chaplain coordinator, and I also coordinate Fellowship Coffee, and we're just blessed with all the different volunteers that are parts of both of those programs. And whether this is your first time or your 100th time here, either in person or online, we're grateful for your presence and your participation as we share this special time together. We've come here as part of love's divine purpose that calls each of us forth to celebrate the connection that we all share through the holy presence within us and all around us that we call God. In this spirit of community, we enfold in light and love all people, all spiritual gatherings everywhere. We especially welcome any of you who may be visiting with us here for the first time, and Edward has a welcome packet. If you'll raise your hand, then he will get that to you. No takers? All right, and we've all been here before. So, hello again. We also invite you to join us for Fellowship Coffee this morning after the service, and if you're with us online, we hope you'll visit us at unitybonair.org to learn more about all the wonderful, amazing things that are happening here at our church. So at this point, Patty generally tells a joke of some sort, and I'll leave the longer things to her, so I just have a little brief something. So do you know the difference between a northern fairy tale and a southern fairy tale? Well, a northern fairy tale begins once upon a time, but a southern fairy tale begins, y'all ain't gonna believe this. All right, so as we move into prayer this morning, I invite you to be comfortable where you are sitting, to take a breath in and release it. Allow your mind to become still. Focus on your heart, on this divine love and light that you are, because you are the presence and the power of God expressing in this moment. Even in the midst of difficulty or sorrow, even in the midst of rapidly changing times, the loving and healing light of our divine nature is always present, and we make a choice to let it shine. Be aware of this radiant healing light that is within you. Be aware of it now. Because with and through Spirit and our Christ consciousness, there are infinite possibilities. So we accept and we experience the peace of love and hope and faith. With our divine power of imagination, we can picture our individual loving and healing radiance pouring from us and merging with each other. No matter where you are, here or live streaming, there's no separation in spirit. We are one. And we, with our love and light, create a powerful healing field. We bring into this field all of those in our Bon Air Church community facing challenges, all of those whose names are on our prayer list. We send our love, we claim peace for each one, and we know with divine faith that the activity of God is working for their highest and greatest good now. We also bring into this light and our love all of our brothers and sisters and all of the children everywhere in our world. We enfold in this light any person, anywhere, dealing with illness or fear or sadness, due to any of the circumstances taking place in our world today. We know they have divine capacity, and we have faith our prayer is a balm for each one and brings them hope and strength. We enfold all individuals who are in positions of leadership and authority, and we claim that the Christ within them will prevail. Decisions made will be for the best of all people. Love and peace can be achieved through our collective faith. We include our natural and beautiful earth in this radiance in gratitude for all that our earth provides us, and we set an intention to preserve and protect it. And now, if there are family or friends or situations that have been on your heart this morning, you're invited to speak their names silently or aloud into this healing, loving radiance. Speak them now. We claim the highest and the greatest good. We affirm comfort, strength, and peace for each one. We release concern because we know Spirit is in charge and it is done. In gratitude for these blessings and the mighty healing we have claimed and that is taking place right now, and in gratitude for the many blessings and the joy in our lives, we affirm together 3 times, I am grateful, I am grateful, I am grateful. And so it is. And now we will affirm together our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God, the omnipotent good. And now we're doing the Lord's Prayer this morning. Yes.
May we all stand? I think it has more power when we stand, sorry. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever. Amen. Please remain standing as we sing our sing-along today. I release and I let go. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged,
Are we ready to release today? Oh my gosh, yes. I am Jody Smith. I'm your service leader today. I also facilitate the Women of Unity, and we have the best time. You don't have to be an official member, just show up. We have a great time. I also work the AV with my lovely team that Deb leads in the back, and I've been on the board as well. So I am excited to be here today, and I have a lot of announcements, and they kind of shifted last minute, and you're going to hear from two people as well. First of all, this is the last week to visit the meditation garden, so how lovely is that? You want to get out there and visit it if you haven't already, because it is beautiful. Put on your warm, snuggly things, bring yourself a cup of hot chocolate, and go out in the gardens. It'll be open through Epiphany, which is January 6th, from dusk until 9:30 p.m. It's a garden of joy, as Kelly says, to behold. We have an exciting group. So we've had a spiritual study and practice group for so many years now, and there have been a core of us. We were doing an Eric Butterworth book, and we're at the end, so we'll have to figure out how we're going to do our final thing. But we're starting a new book, and anyone can join this group. It's really fun. There's no preparation required. We're doing the book, The Universe is Calling, which is Eric Butterworth, and it's in the bookstore. We chose this book because we felt like we need to raise the consciousness. We need to be the ones raising the consciousness and get over that tipping point so we can all be kind. So that group meets on the first and third Sundays. It's a Zoom meeting at 9 o'clock a.m. and it only goes to 9:45 so we can get people to the service on time. There's a link on our website. It's also in the bulletin those weeks as well. Again, we read out loud, so no advanced reading required at all. Just show up when you want to show up. Join us as we learn and grow together. So the other thing is, we have all these beautiful decorations, but what has to happen after Christmas? We need to undecorate. And so we are going to be doing that after church next Sunday. And so we need undecoration volunteers. And Susan Green, our lovely platform leader, is right up here. So see her if you can help with the undecoration. And we also will be having the earrings through next Sunday. And we will be taking those down. So if you want to help with that and organizing them and taking them down, that would be great. You got time. There are some little confetti New Year's earrings up there. I put new earrings out today, so go get them while you can. We also want to remind you that the church is closed because it's a holiday, and everyone needs a holiday, until January 5th. So we'll not have the church open until that time, but we have a few opportunities coming. So, the yoga, I want to tell you, Barbie's yoga this week is going to be canceled on Wednesday because she is not feeling as well as she needs to feel. So we all see every cell in her body working to her healing. But we also have Jim Lakin. Jim, raise your hand. Where are you? Okay, leading on December 31st, he will lead a world healing meditation at 7 a.m. in New Rock Hall. And we also have, and there are flyers put around if you want to take a picture of one, and I'm going to invite up Rama Limax, who I have much fondness of.
Thank you. What's up, Unity? What's up? Y'all know what I call that? I call that sacred resonance. And the mother of the Unity movement, Myrtle Fillmore, was always talking about, and Zita always reminding me about, how the Unity movement is about raising the frequency of the collective consciousness of humanity. So what better way to start the new year by raising the collective consciousness and the frequency with some sacred resonance sound bath, 3 p.m., right here in the sanctuary New Year's Day. We got the most diverse range of frequencies in any Virginia sound bath, 25 plus years of experience. By the way, don't forget about yoga on Saturdays. We got a cool YTT starting in February 6th and more things coming. But yeah, see me here, New Year's Day, 3 p.m. Thank y'all.
You forget that I'm short. So anyway, 3 p.m. New Year's Day. Come. You can I bring a pillow and a blanket. You can lie down in the. I lie down in the seats. You can do whatever you want. You can bring stuff to lay on the floor. Just make yourself comfortable and enjoy. I will tell you, the one I've been to was amazing. So you want to do that. And then we have our lovely Belinda Leach. She is giving a workshop, and she's going to come up and tell you the details.
My anxiety, it gets a hold of me. It lives inside of me. Oh, my anxiety. Let's be real. Most of our stress isn't coming from what's happening. Most of our stress isn't coming from what's happening. It's coming from the story we keep telling ourselves about it. The judgments, the replaying. Thoughts of the past bring guilt and blame. It's my fault. It's his fault. They don't appreciate me. Why don't they visit more? Why did I say that? Thoughts of the future bring anxiety and fear. What's going to happen with this administration? Is global warming getting worse? Will I have enough money? What if I can't take care of myself? That constant mental noise, that's what's toxic. Byron Katie's work cuts straight through it, not by fixing the world or forcing positive thinking, but by questioning the thoughts that quietly run our lives. When you do, something loosens. You feel lighter. We're doing a thought detox. If you're tired of being pushed around by your own mind, try something new for a change. Bring your stressful thoughts and an open mind, and join me and Mackie next Sunday, 1 to 3. Thank you.
How fun. We get all this music and entertainment. You didn't know the announcements were going to be so entertaining today. So anyway, we have very many opportunities here at Unity Church of Bon Air. So you can go on the website, you can go, you get our bulletin if you're not getting it already. There's tons of stuff going on. And pick up the holiday flyer in the table in the hallway. Keep up with us by checking the events calendar on our website and subscribe to our newsletter, which I just said. So I'm reiterating those important points. And you can also follow us on Facebook, and Women of Unity has a page on Facebook too. So you can follow us as well. Okay. Whoops, it's on the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Now it's time for the daily word. So everyone take a deep breath. Release. Because the word for today is blessings. I am blessed to live each day in the presence of God. As I turn within and quiet my thoughts, I open to God within. Grounded in this presence of wisdom, love, and peace, I feel connected with the divinity of all beings. In this awareness, I become newly aware of expressions of God everywhere. I feel blessed to behold nature's beauty, perhaps snow glistening in the moonlight or the sun warming the earth, and birds soaring across the horizon. I find joy in smiling faces. I hear the laughter of friends sharing simple pleasures. I enjoy the beauty of holiday decorations hung with care, just for another week, and appreciate the sacredness they represent. Acts of selfless service show me God's love in action. I am grateful for these blessings and for my infinite unfolding good. The scripture reading comes from Jeremiah 17, verse 7. Blessed are those who trust in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. Now we have our affirmation. So I'm going to say it once first so we can get used to it, and then we're going to repeat it 3 times. And you can repeat it loudly or quietly, whichever way you want. The affirmation is, blessings come into my life in the most unexpected ways. Together, blessings come into my life in the most unexpected ways. Blessings come into my life in the most unexpected ways. Blessings come into my life in the most unexpected ways. And so it is. The Daily Word is available in the bookstore. You can get a hard copy, big or small. It's also available online as well. So if you want this Daily Word, it's really nice to wake up each day and start with that. And I want to, before I sit down, I want to talk to you just very briefly about the lovely Miss Reverend Alva Pope, who is going to be our speaker today. Alva has been with our church for quite a while now. I don't know how many years, but she is also a wonderful reverend and a minister to so many of us in so many ways. Her messages have stuck with me through the years, and I can remember things she said, turning to the left, turning to the right, the frozen garden. I can remember things she talked about from her services because they are powerful. She also does readings for people and does different things to help connect people to the Christ within. And she is an amazing person all around with so much warmth, so much love, and you can just feel it radiating off of her. So we are so blessed to have her here today, and if we can all welcome her with a round of applause.
I have received a special gift this season. It's the gift of letting go. I bring my burdens to this sacred place and drop them in the burning bowl. Let the wind carry my cares away. I release them to the fire. I hear the calling of my New Year's Day, and I am lifted higher. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. On my way. I'm letting go of last year's tired story. I don't need it anymore. I'm letting go of things that do not serve me. I'm stronger than before. Let the wind carry my cares away. I release them to the fire. I hear the calling of my New Year's Day, and I am lifted high. I'm on my way. Let the wind carry my cares away. Say, let the wind carry my cares away. Let the wind carry my cares away. Yeah, I'm on the wind. Carry my cares away. Let the wind carry my cares away. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, it's a blessing to be here today. This service is a full circle moment for me. Jody said she didn't know how long. I started here January 1st, 2017. And my first service was a burning bowl, God, writing a letter to God service. A friend of mine asked me to come to church with her, and I was excited, and I didn't really know why I was excited, because I had stopped coming to church. It just wasn't what I needed it to be. And when I showed up here, I don't know. You know, some things are just beyond words, right? And I sat out and I listened to what was going to happen, and I experienced it, and I was excited because what it taught me was that the inner voice is the right voice, right? Sometimes we second guess who we are, what we believe, and we get lost in other people's thoughts, but mostly in other people's rules about what we're supposed to do and who we're supposed to be. But the beauty of being here, as I listen to the announcements and I understand my task for today, there are many ways to heal. There are many ways to get to where you want to be. There are many ways to grow. There are many ways to exorcise trauma. And these scissors are one of my favorite ways to do it. We cut things out of our lives a lot, often, right? But they often come back. And today's sermon is about avoiding the void. And we have two parts of that today that we're going to partake of. And my scissors are just a symbol of the everyday opportunity that we get to heal. One of the things that I think is so important as a therapist, because I'm a psychotherapist, is that I walk many people. And I say this with much gratitude in my heart. Someone reminded me this morning that at the beginning of the year, I lost my job. I was there on a Monday, and I was walked out on a Friday. And you can panic, or you can turn to source, right? And I know enough and have been taught enough being at Unity that God is my source. God is my mic on? God is my source. And I won't tell you that I wasn't shaken, because I was. But I also know enough that if you author, the scriptures tell us that life and death are in the tongue. What you say is what you have. If you believe you can, you can. And if you believe that you can't, then you can't. And so I had to believe that I could And I did. These scissors, just like anything, require the will. They do, your will. And we talk about, unity tells us about our powers. It tells us about our source. It teaches us more about what we already know. See, that's the amazing part about being here. We're not learning things that we don't know. We're aligning things that we do know. And that is amazing. That is an amazing thing to do. Being here for the last almost 10 years has taught me that this time invites us. The new year, but at the end of a month, the end of a moon cycle, there are many times that we're invited to answer this question. What will I do with the empty spaces in my life? Because emptiness rarely stays empty. If we do not intentionally fill the void, something else will. Fear will fill it. Old habits will fill it. Voices from the past will fill it. So today, we gather to practice something holy, to release what no longer belongs, and to invite what God longs to give. The scripture says, He gives beauty for ashes. Isaiah 61:3. Ashes represent what has been consumed, finished, or broken. Beauty represents God's capacity to transform. But transformation is not just an event. It is a journey of consciousness and spirituality, and that journey often moves through 4 phases. The first phase being the victim. This happened to me. The victim phase is real. Loss happens, betrayal happens, illness happens. Sometimes we stand before God saying, this isn't fair. I didn't choose this. But God does not shame us in that cry. Jesus himself wept, lamented, and asked, why? But the danger is when we build a home in that state. We rehearse wounds until they become identity. We hold ashes instead of handing them over. The burning bowl moment today is our way of saying, I will not organize my future around my wounds. We honor the pain, but we refuse to enthrone it. The next phase is the victor. I survived this. The Spirit nudges us upward. We realize I may not have chosen the circumstances, but I can choose my response. The victor does not deny difficulty. The victor says, by God's grace, this will not define me. That is resilience. That is courage. That is the power of Christ lifting us up. But victory is still not the final stage. Because if we are not careful, we become attached to our strength and forget our dependence. The third stage, the vessel. God can flow through this. How many of you are having a God can flow through this moment? As we are living in these times that challenge us in ways that we don't even like to speak of. Here, something shifts. We stop asking only, how will I get through this? And begin asking, how will God use even this? A vessel is not empty in despair. A vessel is empty on purpose. Empty enough for God's presence, available enough for God's love to circulate, open enough for God to transform our story into ministry, compassion, and wisdom. The burning bowl today is not just release, it is making room. We give God our ashes not as waste, but as material for beauty. The final stage is verity. God is the truth beneath everything. God is the truth beneath everything. Again, God is our truth beneath everything. Often when I'm in therapy sessions and people share with me the worst things that have ever happened to them, and my response to that is, healing is still possible. Often the first response is anger, which tells me that they're already grieving, because anger is a stage of grief. Dare not I get mad about it. But their question to me is an indictment. How can you say that? You don't even know what happened to me. Dare not I respond that it doesn't matter, because the rage just gets worse. The truth of the matter is, God is everything. We are just here to live through it. Verity means truth revealed. It is the deep recognition that God has been with me even in the fire, even in my darkest days. You know, when I come here, I often wonder what to wear. I do. Because it's important to never look like what you've been through. And people think because you are dressed or adorned or feel happy that you haven't been through anything. I had the wonderful pleasure of getting married right here 4 years ago. 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Since that time, in my union with my husband, 7 people in his family have died. One being his mother, who lived in our house. And I still believe that God is everything. Living the truth of who you are does not ask you to deny pain. It places pain inside of a larger reality. God remains faithful. God redeems. God wastes nothing surrendered. Again, your will, our will. The 12 powers talks to us about the power of choice. And if I had to pick the power, that if I didn't know about any of the other powers, and I really mean that, the one that I would pick would be will. Because nothing happens in your life without your will. Nothing. Forgiveness does not happen. Your own body does not heal without your will. Without you choosing to say, what? Every cell in my body is well. You know how many times from this pulpit you will look into the face of this congregation and say that, and there will be someone who will not say it. You don't heal from what I say. You heal from what you say. You have to repeat it. We rehearse wounds as if they were written on the palms of our hands. But someone asks you to speak your own healing, and we won't do it. We don't believe it. And then we wonder why we manifest pain, because you have said it over and over again. We talk about what is not possible instead of what is possible. But today, the burning bowl is our opportunity to create ashes, because from the ashes, everything is again possible. Again possible. Again possible. And I know, I can hear it. I can hear the inside voices. I can hear them in my head, that there is some hurt that I harbor that cannot be healed. Or I don't know how it's going to be healed. And that is what the letter to God helps us to do. Because God wastes nothing that we surrender, nothing that we give to him, to her, to our mother, to our father. And that truth frees us from fear of the void, because we now understand the void is simply space that God intends to fill. So the task here is to prepare our hearts and our minds for it. So what it looks like is that I will talk to you about the two ceremonies, the burning bowl, what you will do for that. We'll talk to you about the letter to God and what we will do for that. We will have a song and we will go into meditation. This meditation will be you actively writing what you are releasing to God. I need you to remember that in the releasing, we're not doing it for nothing. We are trading the ashes for beauty. So whatever you write, know and expect healing. Expect love. Expect treasure. Expect something for your ashes. As we write on the paper, the small piece of paper that you have, we're going to exit out the back door. We're going to enter back through the coat rack door. There will be guidance, right? So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to tell you about it. We're going to have music. We're going to do our meditation. When you're ready, okay, we're going to be very quiet in stillness. We're going to write on our papers. We're going to go out the back. We're going to drop it into the burning bowl. We're going to come back in. And then you're going to begin to write your letter to God. As we write the letter to God, we're going to sit in silence. And even when you're done, you're going to hold your letter in gratitude while others are finishing. The expectation is not that you will finish the letter. You may. And there are baskets here that you can put your letter in. And I'm going to tell you more about it. You can put your letter in. And then we're going to pray over the letters for the year, and they'll be returned to you. If you do not finish your letter today, you can take your letter home, complete the letter, address the envelope, bring it back to us, put it in the baskets, because we will continue to pray over them for the year. So you want to include your letter. So there's no hurry for this. This is the time for you to slow down and celebrate the life that you are living as the truth of God. This is our time. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you until next Sunday. We will wait for you. The service will end, but we will wait for you. So the ceremony is this. In a moment, you will take the small slip of paper that you received as you entered the sanctuary. Quietly write the burdens, regrets, habits, or fears you are ready to release. Words only you and God need to see. Then, when you are ready, take them outside and place them into the burning bowl. As the paper becomes ash, speak silently or aloud. Through Christ in me, I am now free. Through Christ in me, I am now free. And I receive your beauty for my ashes. As you return to your seat, pause, breathe, let go, then return and write a letter to God in the first person. In this part of the ceremony, we write a gratitude letter to God, grounded in the promise of Mark 11:24. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, not will receive it, have received it, and it will be yours. Writing a letter to your future self to be opened exactly 1 year from now is a powerful way to anchor the vessel consciousness. In December 2025, you are the architect. By December 2026, you are the witness to how the divine has moved through you. This is not a letter of pleading or persuasion. It is not a request list. It is an act of spiritual alignment. We write as people who trust that God's goodness is already present, already moving, already providing. This letter is a celebration of truth, your truth. You are invited to write in the first person, beginning from the inner knowledge that God is your source, not circumstance, not people, not timing. In this moment, you speak as someone who has already received what grace is bringing forth, even if it has not appeared outwardly. Even if there is no evidence, if you've never told another soul, this is what you can tell God. You may write things like, thank you for all the blessings I received in 2026, ... fill in the blank. Thank you for clarity and the decisions I made in 2026. Thank you for restoring my health, my life, my mind. Thank you that provision is unfolding as I'm guided step by step as I move through my life. Let this be a quiet declaration of confidence rather than negotiation. Allow faith to move from hope into assurance. The letter becomes your acknowledgement that God has already finished the work, and you are choosing to live from that reality, calmly, gratefully, and expectantly. So, when you finish, hold your letter for a moment in silence, offering your gratitude without strain. Silently say, I believe I have received. The act of writing is your prayer. The gratitude is your agreement, and the faith that God is already at work is the gift you carry forward. And so now we will have music. Again, this is your time. We're not in a hurry. We're not rushing as things have slowed, as darkness has come upon us early, albeit in the daytime it feels dark. We will take a moment to be with ourselves. When the meditation starts and the music stops, you can feel free. This is when you begin to write, and I'll prompt you, but it won't be the quiet meditation that we're used to because I will be talking. So here we are.
In the silence, is the answer in the silence, is all I am after. Be still, be still, and know. Be still, be still, my soul. In the presence is the answer. In the presence is all that I'm after. Be still, be still, and know. Be still, be still, my soul. I'm not waiting on divine. Divine is always here. I am waiting on my heart and mind to be open, to be clear. Be still, be still, and know. Be still, be still, my soul.
Some people have already begun to take their ashes outside. Feel free to join them. Thank you. For those of you who have started to write your letters to God, be sure that you address the letter to yourself so that the letter can be returned to you. Before putting it in the basket. As we write our letters to God, remember to address it to yourself so that it can be returned to you. You're thanking God for all the things that happened for you in 2026. So thank you, God, for getting my new car in 2026. So when I leave, I'll have to get them. As we write our letters to God, consider this a sacred experience and remain in the silence until you and everyone have completed their letters. All of your letters to God will be returned to you in December of 2026. Be sure to address the envelope to you at your address. take a few more minutes to continue writing our letters. And again, if you don't finish today, or you can finish after service and leave it before you leave the building. Or you can bring it back to us next Sunday. Remember to address it to yourself so that it can be returned to you at your address. Thank you. Willfully participating in the burning bowl and the writing of the letter. This shifts us from the victim to the victor to the vessel to verity. We release, we open, we trust. My beloved unity, the void is not our enemy. Unsurrendered bitterness is. Unchallenged fear is. But an open, yielded heart becomes the place where God trades ashes for beauty and turns endings into beginnings. As you step into the new year, consider 3 commitments. Choose presence over distraction. Make room daily for God's voice. Choose community over isolation. Invite others to walk with you. Healing grows in shared lives. Choose purpose over passivity. Allow God to use what He redeems in you to bless someone else. This is how we avoid the void. Not by pretending it isn't there, but by allowing life to happen as you. Your heart is open. You are no longer doing the work. You are the instrument through which the work is done. Your ego is set aside to make room for spirit to flow as you. May this year be marked not by what we carry, but by what we allow God to transform. And so it is.
Thank you, Alva, for guiding us through a wonderful, blessed experience and for your words. Now is the time in our service for us to prepare our tithes and love offerings. If you have something physical with you and you'd like to hold that in your hands or at your heart, as we say our blessing, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving. Thank you, ushers.
I've got nowhere left to hide. My eyes are blind, my hands are tied. What's left standing now will fall. We must listen to the call, all for one and one for all. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it all just burn away. And in the ashes may I see another side of me, bringing in the new day, bringing in the new day. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, joy from pain and love from lust. You see, it all comes down to trust. No time left to wonder why. Just let illusions burn and die, and give the phoenix room to fly. Sing. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it all just burn away. And in the ashes may I see another side of me, bringing in the new day, bringing in the new day. Time has come. Oh, I'm moving on, yeah. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it all just burn away. And in the ashes may we see a new humanity, bringing in the new day, bringing in the new day. All right, sing with me here. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it all just burn away. And in the ashes may we see a new humanity. We're bringing in the new day, bringing in the new day. One last time. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it all just burn away. And in the ashes may we see a new humanity, yeah. Bringing in the new day, bringing in the new day. Let it burn, baby.
Thank you so much, and thank you, ushers. So let's bless these gifts. We are so grateful for these gifts, and we remember the gift and the giver are one, and these gifts move forward to expand the love and joy consciousness within this community, in Richmond, and around the world. And we affirm together 3 times, I am grateful, I am grateful, I am grateful. Thank you. And if our prayer chaplains would please stand. These individuals are here to pray with you for challenges, for celebrations, to give higher intention even to your letter to God. Just have a prayer with them, and everything is held in confidence. We want to acknowledge all the people it took to make all this happen today. In addition to you all, we had greeters at the front door. We had Marcy and Safari in the bookstore. We had 3 Susans in the kitchen. We have ushers and greeters. We have fire tenders out there. We have musicians. We have Alva, thank God. And we have Deb and Sherry back there making sure we can hear and see everything. So we are grateful for all of them. Do we have kids coming in? All right, let's bring them in.
Walking in the light
Unity. So we've had a fun day. We've done a meditation to help us find things that we would like to release and to allow different things into our energy. We joined you guys with the burning bowl. I believe they enjoyed that. And they got some little toys and stuff that I gotten last week. So some of them have foam or yo-yos, or maybe bubbles. There's some choices. And thank you to Kristen, our nursery teacher. Thank you.
All of those people that it took to get us together and happen today, as well as our teachers and our children. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are, and we see you doing amazing things. All right. So now we're going to stand and have our prayer for protection and the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.